sustainability and green energy, Viking heritage, welfare system, new Nordic food. Welcome to Denmark Explained, where we explore the rich tapestry of Danish culture, one captivating story at a time. Ever been to Denmark and felt like you never needed to speak a word of Danish? That's not a coincidence. In fact, Denmark consistently ranks among the top non-English speaking countries in the world for English fluency. But why is that? What makes Danes so good at English, so confident, clear, and even slang savvy? Today we'll explore the surprising reasons behind this national super skill, and why it makes Denmark one of the easiest places for foreigners to feel at home. But before we continue, please support the channel by pressing the like button, share, and hit subscribe. And if you want to see more, remember to click on the playlist link below in the description. Thank you. In Denmark, English is introduced as early as the first grade, sometimes even in kindergarten. The Danish public education system mandates English as a core subject from a young age. This isn't just about learning basic phrases like "my name is" or "where is the library." Danish students receive intensive language education throughout primary and secondary school. By the time Danes finish high school, they've had 8 to 10 years of English education. That's more than many native English speakers get with a second language. According to EF English Proficiency Index, Denmark ranked second globally in 2023 among non-native countries. That's ahead of countries like the Netherlands, Sweden, and Norway. Unlike many countries where English language films and shows are dubbed into the local language, Denmark uses subtitles. That means Danes are constantly hearing spoken English while watching Hollywood movies, Netflix series, or even YouTube videos. It may not sound like much, but this constant exposure plays a huge role in developing natural listening skills, pronunciation, and vocabulary. It's a form of passive learning that becomes active over time. And because Danish children are exposed to English language cartoons, songs, and games from a young age, they start mimicking native accents, sometimes better than some native speakers. Do you think people learn languages better by formal education or by being immersed in pop culture? Is it structured lessons and grammar rules, or TV, music, video games, and movies? Denmark is a small country with a population of about 5.9 million. Danish is only spoken within Denmark and by a small number of people abroad. So if you want to study, work, or connect with the wider world, English is the obvious choice. For many Danes, English is not just a school subject, it's a professional tool. From business and tourism to university studies and tech jobs, English is everywhere in Danish society. Even university programs in Denmark are offered in English. In fact, more than 700 full-degree programs are taught entirely in English across Danish universities. This also makes Denmark attractive to international students and workers, and creates a shared language between Danes and newcomers. Danes might not always show off, but they're incredibly confident speakers. There's a strong cultural value on clear communication, equality, and mutual respect, which really translates well into how they use English. In a lot of countries, people are honestly afraid to speak a second language for fear of making mistakes. But Danes grow up in an environment that says it's okay to try, even if you're not perfect. That mindset builds confidence, especially when it comes to speaking English with foreigners. And since almost everyone speaks English fluently, there's just no embarrassment in using it in daily life. Whether you're ordering coffee, working in an office, or chatting at a social event. Denmark is one of the world's most globalized and outward-looking countries. It's a key member of the European Union, though it still uses the krone. And Danish companies work internationally in areas like shipping, renewable energy, tech, fashion, and pharmaceuticals. That means the average Dane, whether a student, professional, or business owner, really needs English to thrive. It's also why companies in Denmark often operate in English, even when all the employees are Danish. From international conferences to everyday business emails, English is often the default. For travelers, this means navigating Denmark is incredibly easy. Whether you're in a rural town or downtown Copenhagen, you can ask for help, order food, or make friends without speaking Danish. And for expats and newcomers, it's a major plus. You can start a life here without needing to speak fluent Danish right away, though learning Danish over time is highly recommended if you want to fully integrate. Even Danish government websites and most official documents are available in English. Some job interviews, international schools, and even public services can be handled in English. So if you've been wondering whether language will be a barrier to living in Denmark, the answer is not really. So why do so many Danes speak fluent English? It's a mix of early education, cultural openness, global perspective, and a strong media influence. The result? A country where almost everyone can and will happily speak English with you. If you're thinking about visiting or moving to Denmark, language won't be the hurdle you might expect. Instead, it might just be the warm welcome you didn't see coming. We hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us bring you more amazing content. Join us here at Denmark Explained, where we uncover the wonders of Danish culture one story at a time. See you in the next video.